friends. It is Sunday and I was supposed to upload on Friday, but because I'm so lazy, that did not happen. I guess the theme was movie adaptations. I guess this is particularly relevant because of all of the movie adaptations that have been coming out lately. The Hunger Games, The Hobbit is coming out this December, and also The Great Gatsby, which, by the way, I haven't read. A lot of books have been adapted into movies lately, and so I think it's pretty relevant that we talk about, is it a good thing, is it a bad thing? I like what Sophie said, how movies, and you need to think about adaptations and books as two different things, and I kind of agree with you. They are two separate things. I think that it's important an adaptation of a movie be true enough to the book where you don't have to read the books to understand the plots of the movie. I think that if you hadn't have read the Harry Potter books and you watch all of the movies sequentially, they don't make much sense. There are lots of plot details left out that really need to be in the books for certain things to happen. And yeah, I agree with, there was a commenter, he said that the reason why they burned the burrow down was because it was really lagging in the 6th book. Yeah, that does make a lot more sense now. However, I think that it kills some of the plot lines. Dumbledore dies in that fight scene, so it was kind of awkward when Dumbledore died and then there wasn't even like a fight to avenge his death. There are two adaptations that I think really hit it on the ball. I think that the Golden Compass adaptation was really good for the book. I think it included most of the main plot lines and then didn't leave out any of the really important stuff. And I really liked the movie. I know a lot of people didn't, but I think that it was really good and pretty good adaptation for the book. Also, I think that The Hunger Games was a really good adaptation. I've read the books and seen the movie, and I could not believe how well they did that. And then I think something else that gets asked in this kind of discussion is whether or not adaptations should even, happen. Adaptations take away the need to read a book, and I really like how books, a lot of the description is left up to what your imagination takes from the text. Adaptations kind of just put it right on the screen, and so something I think that's problematic with The Hunger Games being such a well-done adaptation is that nothing is really left to the imagination. You aren't really left wondering because it's all put up there on the screen. And so, yes, my imagination is almost exactly the same as what was put in the movie, but I like knowing that my thoughts about books are of my own, and so I think it's kind of disturbing sometimes when a movie adaptation is done so well that almost everyone realizes that everyone's imagining the exact same thing, and so it leaves out some of the magic, I think. I think it's a good idea for the blockbusters. A lot of people go see the movies whether or not they're going to be good just because they're a fan of the book. I think it ruins literature a little bit. Like, you don't really have to read the book anymore, and I think reading the book is the most magical part. Daisy, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.